everyone. So in this video, we are going to tackle the question, what is the why uni or why college essay? And of course, our objective is by the end of the video, you should be able to identify and explain all of the requirements for this essay. What information does it require? How do we choose that information? And how do we organize that information? So let's start first with talking about the content. What information do you need? This essay should answer 4 important questions. What university are you applying to? That one's kind of obvious. What interests you about this university? So why do you want to go to this school? And please, let's not talk about how famous it is or how highly ranked it is. I would even avoid talking about the geography. I know some of you want to be on the West Coast, some of you want to be on the East Coast, some of you are like, USA, no way, how about Canada? That's all great, but let's not talk about that in our essay. Let's talk about the particular features of this university. And it's going to tie into this third question, which is what makes this university a good fit for you. So are there clubs that you're interested in? Are there extracurriculars that you're interested in? Is there a particular professor or a particular course that you're interested in? Are there study abroad opportunities that you'd like to pursue? Does this school have a particular internship program that you want to apply for? What makes this university, why does it stand out to you, and why are you a good fit? So also talk about, if they have certain requirements of their students, how do you fulfill those requirements? It goes both ways, right? And then lastly, what do you offer to this university? So in this question, we kind of want to think about giving back to the community. A lot of international students talk about diversity and representing their home country, and that is fine, but I do encourage you to think beyond being the diversity candidate. This essay should, just like any other essay, always include specific examples and measurable goals. So again, we don't want to just say, oh, it has a really pretty campus and really interesting courses. We want to name specific features of the university. The library has X million books. We want to talk about the housing situation. We want to talk about the professors that work there. We want to talk about research that's been done there or is being done there. Specific examples. And lastly, please make sure that you connect the dots. What this means is the admissions counselor or professor that's reading your essay, they shouldn't have to reread and try to find the connections. You need to use your commentary, your explanations to make those connections easy for your readers to understand. So if you say, oh, X professor has done blah, blah, blah research, then you need to tie into why is that research important to you as an individual? Why is that research a motivation for you to attend this university? So let's talk about the context. Just like any other university application, and you've heard me say this many, many times before, this is a commercial. We are selling you as a student to this university. Why should they accept you? What makes you better than the other potential thousands of students who are applying to this university? In particular, universities that require this Why Uni supplemental essay, they want to know that you've done your research, you understand this university. You understand their mission and their values. Your own mission and values align with theirs. They want to know that you understand what you're getting yourself into. One of the things that this essay tries to avoid is students who go to the university for a year and then transfer because it's not a good fit. They're trying to weed out students who are probably not a good fit. So you got to show them why you are a good fit. And part of that stems from doing your research and knowing what stands out about this university, what sets them apart, but also who are they, what is their ethos, what are their values. Lastly, please do be sure to choose facts about the university and about yourself wisely to highlight those characteristics and themes that you've identified in your brag sheet. So for example, if the university's mission or values or vision statement talks about creating critical thinkers and problem solvers, and you've identified that as one of the characteristics of your own person that you want to highlight, then that's a great match, and we want to really make sure that that stands out in your essay. Lastly, let's talk about the composition. How do we organize your writing? Well, this is not a typical 5-paragraph essay. Please do not write intro, body, 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 conclusion. That is not what we are doing here. Mostly this is going to be straightforward, nonfiction, informational text. You're giving facts about the university and tying it to facts about yourself to explain why you are a good match. Now, in doing that, especially when you're sharing things about yourself, you may use short sections of storytelling. That's great, actually. It makes your essay engaging and fun to read and really gives the university a window into who you are and how you would fit. But it shouldn't be the focus. This isn't a Common App or a University of California essay where the goal is primarily to tell a story. This isn't that. Please do make sure that you write in normal essay or paragraph form. One thing I have to tell you is that universities can vary widely in length. Some universities want no more than 250 or 300 words. Some universities want at least 600 to 800 words. So make sure that as you're preparing this essay, if this is the essay that you choose to write, make sure that you've looked at your university's essay requirements to see what they're asking for. Not all universities require a Uni supplemental, but it is pretty common for a lot of Ivies and top 50s. And I will share a link with you guys in Google Classroom where you can look at particular universities and their supplemental essays. So if one of the schools that you're looking for is on there, it should be easy for you to identify what essays you need to be preparing. So let's check in. Are you ready to move on? Well, can you first of all name the required content for a Uni essay? What are those 4 questions I told you you're going to need to answer? Can you explain how to choose the best content for your essay? What is the purpose of this essay and how do we fulfill that purpose? What do we put in there? Remember, this is your commercial. And then last of all, can you explain the basic requirements for how to compose your essay? What are we doing in terms of organization? What type of writing are we using? If you can do all of those things, you are now ready to move on to the next step. So I want you to go ahead and pull up the unit overview document. And from there, you can find the annotation guide and the sample essays. I want you to choose a sample essay or 2. And I want you to annotate so that you can start to get the feel for what a Uni university should look like and what it should include. This video. See you later.